Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Alright, so today I already got started a little bit because I have something to do. That seems to be my normal excuse. I decided that blue was going to be the color today. That's it. I really don't have a reason why I'm doing blue. I just thought it would be nice to do it. I already laid down my lace front I forgot to put on some shea butter, my bad. But I already laid down my lace front, as you can see. I will leave the information below. Also, I'll leave the promo code for you, sisters, to get this beautiful unit. I've had it like a month. This is like I had it like 2 months. Something like that, but this is like the third time putting it on, and it's definitely worth the buy. Let's get started. The usual eyebrows. Hope everyone is doing good out in this world. I hope everyone is going to have a fantastic weekend. I know that I am going to try and do my best. I already applied my aloe vera gel, and I also already used my brow thingamajigger. Here it is, my Brow Fast Sculpt by Maybelline. I'm gonna do it again just because I want them to be really nice today, like usual, like I always want them nice. What's going on with y'all in the world today, though? What is going on with y'all? Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you're feeling about all these makeup looks I'm throwing at you. I'm pretty ecstatic about it. I hope you're ecstatic about it. We are in this together, sis. I already decided to fill them in off camera. I know this one's up really high, so I'm gonna go ahead and start to conceal it now. The reason I filled them off camera is because you've seen this method a few times, and if you need some reminding tips, look down below. And I already made 2 tutorials on eyebrows, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with this concealing part. I am using my 24-hour Studio Fix concealer wear, okay? You know, I don't know what's to come, but I know that you have to have hope for good things, right? I am so hopeful for this winter to roll back around. I don't know where I'll be when it rolls around, but I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully by then all this stuff is cleared up. I'm looking to it for is fellowship with family. Hopefully we can get back into our church home. I'm really missing going to church, y'all. Like being there. I still attend my my pastor's sermons online, and you know, sew online and all those great things, but it's not the same. It's not the same. That is really crooked today. We're gonna have to fix that a little bit more. Let me tell y'all what really, really excites me. It's like those days where you get the perfect brow, and then days like this really annoy me when you don't. Like, it takes so much time to fix these sometimes, but I just be complaining because I know I'm gonna do it. I don't want to do it all the time. Anyways, if I didn't get that right this time, I was gonna go back to the drawing board because I cannot keep doing this today. Like, I don't understand. Like, you can at least be close sisters, you know, with each other on these eyebrows, but then I just mess up. Like I went in great. Did y'all see that? Were you here for that part? We're gonna keep going. We're just gonna be sisters today because my concealer is drying. Let me tell you, some days there's bad makeup days where you make a lot of mistakes. You just gotta keep pushing through it. It's just like life. Like, it's not always gonna be so sparkly and pretty. Gotta push through it. So today I'm having one of them days where I'm pushing through it. Not necessarily because anything is wrong at all. It's just, you know, have you ever felt out of place? Like everything is everywhere. Like all my brushes are laying down here everywhere. I feel so cluttered, unorganized, but I'm not. It's weird. So I'm just gonna keep going because the end of the look is what gives me life. So sometimes it starts out rough. I recently asked people how they felt about wearing makeup because I truly wanted to know. I mean, it does so much for me, like, not in a negative way because I go without makeup, of course, right? But it just brings this life, this different glow. This is my form of art. Like, I even do it with my hand on my hip. Do have a shirt on. I do it with my hand on my hip and I just get into it. Normally I do it with music. I like the way you work it. No diggity. Got the back it up, girl. I like the way you work it. Okay. See? That's what I mean. That's why I don't get nothing done. Alright, so this part is pretty self-explanatory. I am just going in with a lighter blue from the matte book. And I'm going to go ahead and transition down to dark blue. Typically people start with dark on the outer, but I wanted to just see what it would look like. Somebody came in my comments and told me I look like a man. I'm sorry, I was trying to be serious. I couldn't. It was funny. I did delete the comment because it was negative, but that was hilarious, wasn't that? I don't know. You gotta laugh sometimes. I told myself, even if I was a man, y'all should have seen this young lady. I wouldn't have been attracted anyway. Make sure you're doing a good job. Sorry, my friends. That was an eye contour brush. That was by e.l.f. I really like that brush. That's a pretty good brush, y'all. Now I'm going to go in with the Anastasia brush. It has no name on it because I've had it for years. I'm gonna use Paint Pot again with this one. We're just gonna use Paint Pot. Just know that, okay? Cool. See how chalky it be? So weird. Now, granted, I have had this product a while, so it is time for a new product. I am not liking how it is getting chalky and thick, so I'm going to go ahead. I ordered P. Louise. I'm excited to see what comes from that. So stay tuned for future looks with a different concealer for the eye. Another issue, but I doubt it because I'm having issues with this product for a while, is me not removing the excessive makeup from my lid before going in with a concealer. So take that to heat. And you can see the frustration on my face, but it is a-okay. Everything don't always go your way and how you envision it. I grabbed a makeup wipe to remove the excessive makeup from the fallout underneath my eyes. Use your own method. I also went in with some glitter glue. It's a glitter primer from Nyx. And then I went ahead and took my Nyx glitter in the color GLI01 just to see if that would help pop things. And let me tell you, I am glad I went in with that because it definitely helped. The Nubian 2 palette by Juvia's, I used the color Zuri. Maybelline's Falsy Push-Up Drama. L'Oreal Superstar Voluptuous liquid eyeliner right here. I am horrible with wings. I'm really still practicing on that. Everyone has their own techniques. I just seem never to get it right. It's okay though. Place some aloe vera gel back on my face because I did a whole bunch of wiping with those makeup wipes, y'all. These come from Gabby Rich. It's her line. Y'all should check it out. Pretty dope. You ask me, I'll leave it for you. Applying my NYX Photogenic Primer. Foundation, of course, by MAC. However, I did order some foundation from Juvia's Place. I'll be using that pretty soon here. Now I'm just going ahead and blending in with my blending brush. You gotta love this part, right? A lot of beating happens. A lot. Pro Long Wear Concealer by MAC in the shade NW40. Sasha Buttercup setting powder. I don't place a lot, as you see, and I blend that in while I'm going. I just don't want to be too light in those areas, so I don't bake anymore. MAC 24-Hour Wear Concealer in the shade NW55. Yes, honey. Honor Roll highlighter by the Crayon Case. I decided I'm going to transition to some different blushes just to see how they'll look. I am in love with the blunt, but it's time to move forward. Y'all, when things start looking good, I just get excited. I start acting a fool because it's coming together, even though it's not what I envisioned, but it's still popping. So, went back into the matte book and grabbed a dark brown to line my waterline after the gold. I'm going to start working with some individuals just to see how they kind of go with the flow, but these are a strip and they're from the House of Lashes and they're called Darling. This is by MAC. It's called Antique Velvet and it is a matte. Then I grabbed my Hug Me from MAC and went over it, and then I had to go ahead and gloss it up a little bit, just a little bit, with some Color Up Pop Ultra Glossy Lip. Prep and Prime Fix by MAC. Whew. Inner corner, I just used Nairobi from the Nubian 2 palette. The end, ladies. I love it. It's different for me. Thank you for coming and watching and supporting. I just wanted to say in the beginning, I did throw a little attitude with myself because it wasn't coming out what I had envisioned, but I continued, and let's just say, continue on your journey. You will get better, no doubt.